So many of us grew up with nursery rhymes, passed along to each generation through song and story, carrying life lessons and culture. But marketing executive Susie Jaramillo says her family felt left out.
When you went to the bookshelves, what did you see?
Nothing. My children were babies, and where were my Latino board books, right, with the songs that I grew up with.
Jaramillo, a Venezuelan-American mother of two, is part of the 90% of Latinos living in America who grew up speaking Spanish.
If you're Latino here in the United States, sometimes you have this feeling of like otherness. And what I want to make clear to my children is that their language and their culture is a part of this American tapestry.
The United States has more than 41 million Spanish speakers, but less than 1% of all American books are actually in Spanish. So Jaramillo and a friend launched Canticos, a bilingual book series for kids, bringing to life the rhymes Jaramillo learned as a kid. Yes, there is also an app for that, as well as bilingual sing-along videos and a digital series on Nickelodeon.
I like the songs because some of them are really catchy.
It teaches you that it's important to learn more than one language.
Has it been successful?
We are actually having trouble keeping up with demand.
What is your goal in all of this?
I want everyone to have the option of being bilingual should they choose, or have the option of celebrating culture. And even if you don't speak the language, you can enjoy the music.
Meaning more inclusivity y más inclusión. Morgan Radford, NBC News, Nueva York.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.